Today on the channel, we're going to unbox this guitar that I got in the mail from Vangoa. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to unbox this guitar I got in the mail from Vangoa. I know what you're thinking. You're like, Vangoa, who the heck is Vangoa? Well, Vangoa are a internet-based company that sells musical gear. They sell affordable products, guitars and amps and various things. And they're really nice folks. They reached out to me during Amazon Prime Week and asked me if I'd be nice enough to do a video for one of their guitars in exchange for the guitar itself. And I thought, what the heck, they're nice folks. They put out decent equipment, and I appreciate the partnership. So I wanted to share it with you on the channel, and let's take a look at it. So this is an acoustic guitar. We don't do a whole lot of acoustic guitar unboxings or any, a lot of acoustic stuff on the channel, but not that I don't like acoustic guitars. It's just I'm primarily an electric player. But we all need an acoustic guitar laying around the house or in the studio, something of that nature, to bring around the campfire, bring on a trip. Or if you're just a beginner and you're wanting to learn some chords, learn how to play some guitar, acoustic is a great way to start. So right off the bat, let's see, we've got this red bag that's in here that says Vangoa on it, and got a nice gig bag. All right, first and foremost, I'm going to let you know that I'm not paid for these videos. I'm not an affiliate for Vangoa, but in exchange for the guitar, I do a video. And if it makes the channel, that means I like it. So if you're seeing this video, that means I was satisfied with this product. So first and foremost, let's take a look and see what's inside this bag. This is actually, man, this is quite a bit of stuff. All right, we've got us a tuner. I'll show you what this tuner looks like. It's going to be a clip-on tuner, I'm pretty sure. That's probably why the battery symbol was on the cardboard box. All right, so there's a clip-on tuner, and it's got a battery included. Maybe that's a spare battery, I'm not sure, but we've got a clip-on tuner. Most acoustic guitar kits and guitar kits that you see these days come with accessories and strings, and that's really nice because you're going to need this stuff anyway. So we've got some Vangoa branded acoustic guitar strings, a full set. Here is a capo made by, it's branded Vangoa. We've got some Vangoa guitar picks. Looks like we've got us a pick guard if we want that. We've got a polishing cloth. We have an instrument cable, so this must be an acoustic electric. And we've got a Vangoa guitar strap and the owner's manual for this guitar. Okay, nice. All right, let me stick this stuff back in the bag. There's so much stuff, it barely fits in here. This is like a nice little red vinyl pouch. Cool. All right, let's get this out of the way. All right, so let's take a look. Doesn't feel like there's anything in the zipper opening here. Just checking, no? All right, I'm gonna spin this thing around and we are going to change camera angles a little bit throughout so we can figure out what this thing looks like. So let me change the camera angle real quick and we'll reveal what's inside this case. All right, we've got everything ready to go for the reveal. It looks like we've got looks like maybe a spruce top on this or a maple top. Oh, this thing's wrapped up tight. It's gonna take a minute. All right, this is a Allen wrench. It's gonna be a truss rod wrench, I'm pretty confident, which is standard for all these guitars to come with. Tools, or a tool to adjust action. All right. Let me trying to get around my camera and tripods and lighting and all this stuff and unbox this can be a real challenge. All right, get this out of here. All right, let's see. Just rip this off. Got the silicone. Oh, it's a 12 string. Neat. I don't have a 12 string. I did, but I got rid of it. This is a 12 string. Nice. And here's your little panel, your control panel, right? Volume, presence, bass, middle, treble. We've got a tuner, built-in tuner, and a phase button. Nice. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So it's not upside down. Get this in the center of the camera. All right, we'll take a look at the sides and the back. It appears to be well constructed. Let's take a look at these tuning machines. A lot of times on some of these guitars, the tuning machines aren't so great, but this looks nice. Those are some quality looking tuners right there. Take a look at this headstock. Okay, we've got the Vangoa logo on there. Sorry for the glare. We've got this little tag hanging off of it. Now, obviously, this guitar is made in China. You know, it's a Chinese brand, which is fine, but that's how they make these affordable. Look at the fret inlays on this. That's probably one of the most unique fret inlays and patterns I've seen on a guitar that's been sent to me. I like it. It's kind of neat. All right, so what I'm going to do is tune this guitar up, and we're going to plug it in and give it a sound test and see what it sounds like. We'll stick a microphone in front of it, and then we'll run it direct. Cool. All right, so there you have it. That's the Vangoa 12-string acoustic electric guitar. I'm not an affiliate with Vangoa. I don't make a dime off of these things, but I would like to tell you that I think this is a nice guitar right now. They're running these things for $188 with Amazon Prime Week. So I think it's like 15% off. So now's a good week to get stuff on Amazon if you got a little extra money. For beginners, intermediates, or even professionals who need an extra backup guitar, this guitar plays wonderful. I have no issues with this one straight out of the box. The action is low. The tuning stability and intonation was fine. The electronics worked just perfectly. No issues recording it direct. Obviously, it sounds good through the recording. I just plugged it into my fractal through an acoustic setting, which is a neutral tone on my fractal. I ran a little reverb and compressed it a little bit going through the signal just to, that's what you do with acoustic guitars. It does plug into the back here. It takes a 9-volt battery. 9-volt battery is not included, which is understandable. So you have to get you a 9-volt. But yeah, Vangoa 12-string acoustic electric. Check it out. Link is in the description below. If you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing, comment below, and as always, have a great day. Peace out.